Quest you do. 5, 4.
Wagwan children everywhere. Welcome to Watch with Mother. This is our storybook. Are you sitting comfortably? Then I'll begin. Once upon a time, 200 years ago, a Victorian icon called Mary Seacole, voted the greatest ever Black Briton, was born in Kingston, near the Bental Centre on the A3. Or was it Kingston, Jamaica? You choose. Mary Seacole, or M&S to her friends, had a Scottish daddy and a Creole mummy, which meant that M&S was very good at chicken and shrimp jambalaya and tossing the caber. Mary left home to become a nurse in the Crimean War. One day she met Florence Nightingale, who didn't like her very much, even though she was a Victorian icon and the greatest ever Black Briton. Incidentally, Michael Gove, the boss of all our schools, he wants to wipe Mary Seacole from our curriculum. Now I wonder, what has Michael Gove got against M&S? Too frumpy and mumsy, or maybe too much strut and swagger? You choose. Now, 200 years later, a big boat sailed in from Jamaica called the Windrush, which was full of colourful people with one-way tickets. These jolly Jamaicans wandered around London looking for somewhere to live, but all the houses had signs in the windows saying no blacks, no Irish and no dogs. Now, all these poor people had shed loads of children and no sheds to put them in, so they very cleverly invented ghettos. All the dogs went to live in Battersea, all the blacks went to live in Brixton, drive buses and drink rum, and all the Irish went to live in Kilburn to build houses and drink Guinness. And if you don't know what Guinness looks like, ask a parent, guardian or carer to draw you a pint. Suddenly, a man called Enoch, who didn't like music or colourful people, said that if we weren't careful there would be too many bus drivers and builders taking all our jobs, and we would have rivers of blood running in the streets and streams of haemoglobin coursing through Coventry, Carlisle, Cardiff, Corby, Canterbury, Cambridge and Crewe, which are all C words. Do you know any C words? If not, ask a parent, guardian or carer to draw you a picture. Soon a surge of usurpers landed on our little island, and it began to tip to the right. And think tanks like UKIP and KPOC told us to beware the Bulgarians and Macedonians, for they will take our jobs and open up salami shops. That was literacy. Now it's numeracy. Let's play with some numbers. Everybody else does. If we add up all the jolly Jamaicans, playful Pakistanis, industrious Indians, perky Poles and chirpy Chinese, what do we get? That's right, 2,846,572 special friends. Now, how many people live in this green and pleasant land of ours? Well done, everybody, 63 million and rising. Now, if we take away our special friends, what are we left with? Correct. 61,153,428 locals. So that means there are 20 times more locals than special friends. Or, to put it another way, a fifth of us are colourful citizens. Or to put it another way, 21% of us are benefit scroungers. I think that's another one of my jokes. And if you don't understand, you know what you can do. So, do you think we need special friends at all? That's a very good question, and one that deserves an answer, which we'll read about next time. Now, do you know, even to this day, there are those that believe that the colourful people are lawless hooligans who are there just to upset the locals? Do you think that's why Mr. Gove wanted to wipe Mary Seacole off the national curriculum? I wonder, what would M&S think about that today? Would she wear her jeans halfway down her arse to upset the locals? Or would she jump on that bike she stole and go over and open up a field hospital in Persia? Am I being provocative or offensive? You choose. Bye-bye, children everywhere.